Hello friends, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video we are going to see how we can style the components, how we can add the CSS to our component and make the UI look attractive. So I'm going to design this block component. I'll just remove this header component so that we can see this block component at the top. We don't need to scroll back. Okay, so this is our components. So we have removed the header component and let's go into the block component. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just add a class over here. Maybe okay. What I'll do, I'll add a CSS first, CSS file first, so that is block.css. And what I'll do, I'll just add the class to our div. So how do we add the class to our any uh, tag in the JSX code? So normally we add the class by small case letters in our normal HTML file. But as this is not an HTML code, this is a JSX code. So we are going to write the class name with a camel case. So this is a complete word that class. We start a class name with start with small c and capital N. So I'll say here, let's say div block, and now let's try to add some CSS. But we can see over here, if you just try to inspect over here in the browser, and you can see that class is added as div block. So we will try to add some CSS into the block.css. Say border 1 pixel, but this will not work over here because if you see, we have not imported it here. The CSS files. How do we import? We import, let's say like this, dot slash. We are in the same folder. The block.css is in the same folder. So we say block.css. So now it's added. We will try to style it more. We'll say margin 10 pixel maybe. Okay, 10 pixel is working. We should ideally show this title at the left over here to get top. So what we will do, we'll try to add one more div, and we will call it as class name blog title. And I'll just remove this h1 tag. We'll do that by blog title, and I will add one more div for the content, and I will call it as class name blog content. Okay, let's try to add the CSS for blog title. We can say text align center. So let's try to make it left. Okay, let's say margin left 2 pixel or maybe 10 pixel is margin left is 10 pixel I've given. Okay, you can see that. We'll try to add font weight so that it will look like bold, as much as bold we want to do. Let's try to add 900. Became very bold. 500 maybe. Yeah. We can also add font size, maybe large. Okay, we'll add border bottom 1 pixel, solid black. Okay, maybe we'll not add. Okay, okay. Now we will try to add the CSS to here. So we can add the CSS in a different way also without the class name also. So how do we add the inline CSS? We can try that one also here. So instead of class name, I'll just try to add CSS, inline CSS. So how do we add it? Style equals to the curly braces. We have to pass the object. Here we need to pass the object. Just keep this in mind that this is not how do we write normal HTML file, the CSS. So we should write everything into the camel case. Let's say color is something I want to make it as yellow. This is we are passing object of this, and inside that there is a property color. So here color is yellow. Let's say not yellow, maybe red. Okay. Now let's say I want to say background color. Well, I'm not good into the colors. I want to add green. So here there should be a comma, not a semicolon, which we normally provide into the HTML files. There should be a comma. This is a JavaScript object. This is JavaScript object we are passing to the style property. So this is color red colon color colon red comma background color. So this is normally how do we write it to the HTML file background hyphen color. But that's what we write into the HTML file. Here we are writing into the JSX code. So this is camel case background color. Okay, see color is with capital C. Okay, now we'll see. Let's see. We can see this thing. Height I want to add height 100 pixel. I need to add into the code 100 pixel. You can see like this. So text align maybe. Okay. So likewise you can add your style to the React components, and you can design your application. So this is how we add the inline CSS and This is how we add the class to our tags. We can inspect this and we can see how it is applied. So here you can see div block is applied. Well, the class which we have added over here, class name block title. Class name block title is applied. Now this is the inline CSS added, which we have added over here. Color is added as color. Background color here. Just notice this thing. Background color here it is added as a CSS. Height, text align again camel case. So this is how we add the CSS to our React components. So you can try these things, and in the next video we will try to design some forms. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.